Hello guys, welcome back to my channel again. In today's video we are going to continue learning more about Spanish. In today's topic we are going to learn about some greetings and algunos saludos in Spanish, and also we are going to learn about the verb to eat, that it would be el verbo comer. Okay, but before of that, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please go and subscribe, and if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. So now let's get started with the video. Okay guys, so now we are going to continue with today's topic. As I told you, we are going to see saludos and the verb comer, the verb to eat. Okay, so now let's get started. For the first one, how do we say hello and hi in Spanish? In Spanish this is hola. Okay, hola. Perfect. So now let's see the next one. How do we say bye and goodbye in Spanish? In Spanish is adiós. Adiós. Adiós, Ana. Adiós, Pedro. Perfect. Let's continue with the next one. Okay, in this case we have how are you? How do we say this question into Spanish? That one it would be ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? Also it can be ¿Qué tal? ¿Qué tal? And if you're talking with someone in a formal way, like usted, it would be ¿Cómo está? If you see at the end of está, it doesn't have an S. If you remember, we see that for you we have tú and usted, and for the verb to be, for estar in Spanish, for tú is tú estás with an S at the end, with the S at the end, and usted está without the S at the end. That's why in this case for the formal way it doesn't have an S at the end. ¿Cómo está? Or ¿Cómo está usted? It will be the same. The next one. Another way to ask how are you in Spanish or how is it going, it would be ¿Cómo te va? When you're talking with someone, or ¿Cómo le va? If you're talking about a third person, like ¿Cómo le va a tu hermano? ¿Cómo le va a tu papá? A tu mamá. ¿Cómo le va a tu mamá? Okay? ¿Cómo te va? Or ¿Cómo le va? The next one. ¿Cómo va todo? ¿Cómo va todo? Perfect. And now we are going to see how to answer this question. You can say muy bien, gracias. Like ¿Cómo estás? Muy bien, gracias. Also, if you want to answer this question like the same question, it will be like in you. ¿Y tú? ¿Cómo estás? Muy bien, gracias. ¿Y tú? Or for the formal way, ¿y usted? And also if you answer the question ¿Cómo te va? Muy bien, gracias. ¿Y a ti? ¿Cómo te va? Okay, when we answer the question ¿Cómo te va? You said ¿y a ti? Or for the formal way, ¿y a usted? Okay, ¿Cómo te va? Perfect. Now let's see this one. How do we say good morning in Spanish? This one it will be buenos días. When you arrive into a place, you said, and you see someone, you said buenos días. Buenos días. And if you leave that place, you will say feliz día. Que tenga feliz día. Or just feliz día. Also we have good afternoon. In Spanish, this one it will be buenas tardes. And it will be the same. When you arrive, buenas tardes. Or if you see someone on the streets, you can just say buenas tardes. Or you can also say feliz tarde. Even when you leave, feliz tarde. Feliz tarde. Perfect. And the last one, good evening and good night. In Spanish, to say this one, it will be buenas noches. Maybe, for example, you are on the street, you see someone, you said buenas noches. You can also say Feliz noche, even if you don't know them. And also, you can use these words when you go to sleep. Buenas noches, Feliz noche. But it would be better Buenas noches when you go to sleep. Okay, perfect. Now guys, we have this word. How do we say see you soon? Sorry, see you tomorrow in Spanish? This one it will be hasta mañana. Hasta mañana. Okay? See you tomorrow. Hasta mañana. Perfect. The next one. See you soon. In this case, it will be hasta pronto. Hasta pronto. Or it can also be nos vemos. Nos vemos. Okay? Nos vemos. The next one. So now, guys, we have a legal conversation in order to use all the vocabulary that we already see. So let's get started with this one. Buenos días, Ana. ¿Cómo estás? Hola, David. Muy bien. ¿Y tú? Todo bien, gracias. Feliz día. Feliz día. Perfect. Let's going to repeat this one. Buenos días, Ana. ¿Cómo estás? Hola, David. Muy bien. ¿Y tú? Todo bien, gracias. Feliz día. Feliz día. Now we have another example, another little conversation. Hola, Mitzi. Hola, César. ¿Cómo te va? Muy bien, gracias. ¿Y a ti? Bien, gracias. Hasta luego. Adiós. Or you can also answer this hasta luego with another hasta luego, and it will be okay. Okay, so now let's going to repeat this one. Hola, Mitzi. Hola, César. ¿Cómo te va? Muy bien, gracias. ¿Y a ti? Bien, gracias. Hasta luego. Hasta luego. As I told you, it would be the same or adiós. Or you can also say nos vemos. Okay, perfect. So now let's going to continue with the next topic, that it will be the verb to eat in Spanish, that it will be comer. Okay, let's see. Yo como. Tú comes. Usted, that is the formal way. For usted, él, and ella, it will be come. Come. The next one, for nosotros or nosotras, comemos. Nosotros comemos. Nosotras comemos. And the last one, it will be the plural way for, it will be usted, ellos, or ellas. It will be comen. Ustedes comen, ellos comen, ellas comen. Perfect. So now let's go into some examples. Try to translate this sentence into Spanish. She eats an apple. Remember, we use an in Spanish. It will be, in this case, una or un. Remember that would depend for the word after this. It has to be a masculine or a feminine word. In this case, apple is manzana, so it will be masculine or feminine. Let's see. Ella come una manzana. Ella come una manzana. Perfect, because manzana is feminine, it will be una. Now let's see the next example. The children eat at home. Okay, the children eat at home. Remember, in this case, it will be the plural for, because children is a plural word. In Spanish is niños or niñas, so they will be los or las, depending if it's a masculine or a feminine word about what we're talking about, okay? And also at home, remember that at in this case it can be en la casa, or in this case just en casa. Try to translate this one. Los niños comen en casa. Perfect. Los, because we are talking about niños, masculine. If it will be for niñas, it will be las niñas. Okay? So now let's see the last example. Anna eats an apple and I eat a watermelon. Try to translate this sentence into Spanish, guys. Anna eats an apple and I eat a watermelon. Let's see. Ana come una manzana y yo una sandía. In this case, if you see, we don't say y yo como una sandía. I mean, it's not necessary. You can say it, but it's not necessary because we already know that we are talking about comer. It's not necessary. It's Ana come una manzana y yo una sandía. Or you can also say Ana come una manzana y yo como una sandía. And it will be the same. Okay? Perfect. Okay guys, so this has been all for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please, if you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please go and subscribe. And also, if you want me to play something else, just let me know in the comments. And I'll see you in the next video.